All right, so I told you guys I was going to do this. I'm going to start making some tunes. Yesterday was really exciting getting my amps to work. I have a break this afternoon. I'm going to get one more of those Sterling Shields for my vintage 30 cab. So here's a riff. And so this is all tying into what we had, what these last videos. This is just Helix Native, just for scratch tracks. And you'll see, so I'm just going to go through the whole process, and you may get some ideas or, maybe not, maybe whatever. Permanent tracks are always capped. You'll see like bass DI. I haven't tracked any of this. These are all permanent. These are all like tracks for the record. But you'll see G scratch, G SCR, this lowercase. That always signifies that it's junk or scratch. And I always, as I start to assemble the session, the far right is the master fader, and then onto the right side of the master fader will be all junk, scratch tracks, clicks, references, drum samples that I, whatever, so that I know, like, on the left of the master is is what I'm recording, is the record. On the right is the bin, the junk. Well, not necessarily junk. And I will say this up front, and I'll say this probably on every video just because it's been so apparent to me over my lifetime. Play as good as you can on your scratch, because a lot of times you just end up kind of using it. You get so used to it. Not so much for this, because this we're going to take to the nth. But anyway, so the first thing I did was try to find a good tempo. So I've got it at 105. I'm just going to loop this, and I've just got a little Cali, I guess, JCM 800 or something. I don't know what amp this is. I don't know what it says. Brit Plexi, and I put a little bit of a distortion on it just to get, because it's kind of juicy. Yeah, so, and keep in mind, so here's the history of this riff. I wrote this riff probably 35 years ago. I've been playing this riff forever. And it's like one of those things I used to play when I would go into music stores and like try out gear. And I was kind of, I think at the time, I remember I was really into Akira Takasaki from Loudness. And this says a little bit of that kind of thing. So, and then I just came up with a couple of chords after it that will be, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. So we're just going to have some fun. So just listen. 2 sections. Here we go. That's the main section, which it took me one time to just even be able to play it at that tempo. I've never played this to a tempo. And I'm doing that thing where I'm kind of dragging it at the end and whipping back in, kind of like a little like the way Van Halen plays some of his rhythms. It's got like a weird kind of swagger. I don't want to say swing to it, but it's like it drags and then moves and I don't know. Like, it's like Mean Streets or something like that. Rush and relax. This is very weird to do this, but I just literally found this tempo right before I fired up the video, so. And it's got these kind of ghost notes within the I don't know, it's like I don't know. When I'm playing it right, I can feel it, you know, but I don't really know what it. I don't know if I can explain it. So it's really a C, right? You know, up to the suspension. I may do the double time. And then it's B flat 2 to F to a G it's like a G minor 11, I think. So it's G. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's the 5th, so it's G, D, flat 3rd. Right? So it's really just a G minor at that point. And then that's a 4, so that's a suspension. I don't know if it's really... Yeah, that's the chord. So I would say it's a minor sus. Yeah, kind of like a minor... Yeah. Kind of a cool chord over. So you got the B flat 2. And like, so my hands are feeling a little bit better. Like doing that chord is like a challenge when you've got all kinds of neurological schmutz. B flat 2, F, G minor sus. And then this is a F with an A in the bass. Right. So it's kind of works as like a passing tone. And I think I'm anticipating some of them, so I'll run those a few times. I'm definitely emphasizing that movement, right? That G to A, because that's giving me my walk to B flat, right? I'll just hold on that 11 sus, or the minor 4, I'm sorry. And then into... I'm going to try recording a little scratch here. So stay with me. And then I got to teach. So I'm going to just run through this on like over a few videos of how I just put a little drum beat, like it's just a straight thing. Which sometimes is good. Sometimes I like to just play with a click. But these are not going to be kept, so they don't have to be perfect. Just get a vibe going. Whew, probably stand up. So let's say that's the little jam. So we're gonna do this. The last time around with the ticka ticka, it was a couple of them were really starting to move right, nice and loose. It's getting better right there. Yeah, that's more in time. But I'm rushing the suspensions. That's what the whole thing's got to be like. One more thing. Yeah, we got 2 minutes here. Let's just duplicate. Told you I was going to do this. Told you I was going to do this. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Dang it. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, so I'll kind of figure out some oddball ideas, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, do like nice riffs kind of over the B flat part. So anyway, I gotta go teach, but this is what's gonna happen. So I'll put together this rhythm, and then I'll come back and program some drums, and then probably get a nice bass line going, and then track like guitars. So this is the first. Right now it's just called Unknown. Maybe we'll just call it Unknown. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rename it Unknown. Peace.